What's up, guys? We're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today we have the Cell games back with a new update. This update basically just adds a hard mode with a whole bunch of new levels, but they're doing that same thing they did with the Vegeta Rising Battle and the Yarjack Goku Legends Road event, where they restrict some levels for different days. But I'm gonna be using a fusion team, and you can use this team right here. Ignore that it says droids, but you can use this team right here with Heart vs Goku. But I'm gonna use Fusion Warrior, and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is gonna be the MVP for this team. But you can just use the team that I use, that I just showed you, or you can use Regen team with Super Perfect Cell, but I don't have him, so those are the two options I'll give you right now. I think you can use Father Son Kamehameha Go. Ignore that. But you can use Father Son Kamehameha Gohan. Yeah, you can use Gohan. But I think they took off the ability bonus for some reason at this point. But you can use Transforming Vegeta. But yeah, and you can use the original Red sub. But those are the only characters I'll use. But I'm gonna be using Fusion Warrior to see if I can beat it. The first time I beat it with the other team with Heart vs Goku and Bardock and Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's how I first beat it. But I only got one reward. So I also recorded this fight like twice. I beat it with Fusion Warrior again, but I beat it in a shorter time, and I got a way more challenges done. But that recording crashed, and I had to reset my whole phone just so Mobazin wouldn't crash. So yeah. By the way, Mobazin is what I used to record. So yeah, basically what you want to do is just constantly switch out, do your attack, switch out, do your attack, switch out. It's just watch, rinse, repeat, and you just do that until, but only switch unless you have your Vanishing Gauge already wasted. Once your Vanishing Gauge is wasted, that's when you can switch. But try to get hit as less as you can, because as you just saw, when Vegeta or anyone gets hit, they just melt. Like, literally, their health is like... Have you ever heard of health before? Because I sure as hell haven't. Because it just disappears. Alright, so I just bait in the Rising Rush, and then what you want to do is use the Rising Rush with your yellow character. I repeat, do not use Rising Rush on a character that isn't yellow. The only exception I'll give is if you have a character who has a lot of buffs that isn't yellow. But use a character who's yellow with the Rising Rush, because it'll do way more damage if you use that type neutral character. So even though I didn't even take a bar off his health yet, you can. It basically did the job, and I just had to do a few more attacks, and that's done. But for some reason right here, he just didn't want to attack me for some reason. I'm like, okay, so I just attacked him. If you attack him, like if you use the blast attack like I just did, and he dodges, it's pretty much impossible for you to blast cancel. But anyway, we're gonna use our special move here. Because you wanna if you have Gotenks like I'm using right now, you wanna save your ultimate until you take away one bar of his health. Cause I think this one is basically a guaranteed fate. So yeah, we're gonna have a guaranteed fate. I could have used the green card to paralyze him, but I just didn't, cause yeah. All right, so. Now you can try to be petty like I'm going to be right now and use the legendary finish just to prove a point. But you could also just use Vegeta's ultimate just to get some damage off. And the same thing right here is happening. Like for some reason Cell just doesn't want to attack Gogeta, so I had to attack him myself. And like I said, you can't escape after he gets you. So you gotta be careful. And so I switched into Gotenks, and this is what the strategy I was saying to do. You just attack, and then switch, then attack, then switch. You just basically do that over and over again. But sometimes he won't like that, and he'll dodge, or he'll use his ultimate. Now you want to use the character who has the element factor to tank the ultimate, because if you don't, then it's gonna either faint just to be a B, or it's gonna kill you, because it does a lot of damage. Even though that Cell, like, normally that Cell is pretty bad, but in this Rising Battle thing, he's pretty overpowered. But you could easily what I could have done is I could have used the green card and then still comboed into the strike card, and then I could have used the rising rush. But I'm just gonna be petty because I want to use the legendary finish. But he only has a little bit of health left, so I could, it's not that hard to just kill him with the rising rush. Alright, so see, like it's sometimes like my phone lags and it's delaying my reaction. So like sometimes it won't let me do this or do that. Like it won't let me dodge because the phone's lagging. It always does. It always does that. But yeah, that's Vegito down. The 3.4 million resumes. Jesus. Yeah, I think this is where Vegito dies here. Because I tried to be petty and do the rising rush. Not rising rush, legendary finish. And he somehow was able to combo after that. Don't ask me how. And you guys can argue that I just barely won. But I could have already won. I just dragged out the fight longer than it had to be. So you guys can't say in the comments that I just barely won. Because you can clearly see I had that in the back. Alright, so that's the match. And I also want to talk about another thing. With the new update, I'll say that for later. Dragon Ball Legends Twitter, make sure you guys go to the Twitter page and retweet their latest tweet. Retweet that. If it gets to 10,000 retweets, then everybody gets a reward. Everybody gets some Master Pack ticket summons. But besides that, for 400k followers on the Twitter page, you get 50 crystals every single day, and all together in a few days, it all adds up to 500 gems in total. And also, there are some V-Jump links that are surrounding the game that Goku Black and another future Gohan are coming out. It's not confirmed whether it's Rose or not, because people are assuming that it's Rose. It's not confirmed that it's Rose yet. But I just want to talk about that for a little bit. And also, this banner, the Legends Premium, is also out, but I recommend not summing on it because it's a waste of money. And not many good sparkings are on this banner, but I would recommend summoning on Legends Android or Legends Lineage of Evil, because there are really Super Perfect Cell. He's really good. I don't have him yet, and I really want to have him, so I might summon on this banner later on when I get 1,000 crystals. But I kind of want to save it for when Goku Black comes out. And yeah, so that's basically it. All right, so that's all I wanted to talk about this video. Don't buy unless you have an obscene amount of money, and you can just buy more crystals when the Goku Black and Future Gohan come out. I recommend not summoning on that banner. I don't even recommend buying the stupid tickets, because the sparkings on those banners are not even that good. Unless if you don't have Legendary Finish Gohan, then I recommend not summoning on it. He's okay, but I don't recommend summoning on it. But that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.